Do you hear that? I think the tea is ready. You're listening to Pop of Tea.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, hi.
You're listening to Pop of Tea podcast.
And you're watching again.
And you're watching again, yeah. I don't know how many views you have on YouTube, but
I have not checked.
Me either. But that's
I'm sure a lot. I'm sure so many.
But that's fine. We're gonna probably
do
Skype for the next few weeks because we have some updates for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, no surprise, but I have COVID. I really jinxed myself last week when I was like, I probably have COVID right now. Well, I did. I actually did.
She was living and breathing COVID while we were doing the podcast.
Yeah, my symptoms literally started that night. Like the worst symptoms I've ever had, like fever, body chills, like body aches. I was dying. And I thought it was the wine. I thought I was just having like a little bit of a wine midday hangover. But no.
So you had you had a rapid test a few days before. It was negative. But then you got the test Wednesday before we started recording, right?
Yeah, and they told us 1 or 3 to 4 days for the results. But then we got them the next day.
Yeah. And then
positive.
Yeah, and then that night after we recorded, you had all your symptoms. And now, do you still have a fever?
No. That I only had a fever for like a day. And now I just I've lost my taste and smell like almost 100%. I can still taste a little bit. I would say my smell is completely gone, but my taste, I can taste a little bit, but mainly gone, which sucks.
Yeah, because it's like, what's the point?
That's like the worst. Yeah. And then what else? That's really it. I feel like congested a little bit. But it's not that bad.
And Nate still has no symptoms.
Nope.
Lucky him.
Which is crazy. I mean, he could still get them.
True. That would piss me off, though.
Yeah.
Like since he doesn't have any and you have all of them.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But
that would be. Oh well. But I'm okay, and yeah, but no wine today.
Nope.
I haven't drank wine since last Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. Maybe next week you'll be feeling a little bit better.
Yeah. Probably. I would think so.
Well, we have a special surprise for everyone this episode to switch things up a little bit. We have our first guest, and I know what you're thinking. It's a celebrity, and we're going to get all the tea. But with COVID, we just couldn't pull those strings right now. So, introducing, drum roll, join me, friend.
It's me. I'm David. Thank you, Sydney, for having me on. Danielle.
That was so formal.
I was thinking like how I'm gonna come in, and I went with the formal route. I really did.
You rehearsing your lines?
I did. I had 3.
I was about to be like,
I picked that
who
one.
are you? Like, because people probably don't know who you are.
Yeah, give us a little run.
You kind of said that. You did kind of say who you are.
Yeah, I'm Danielle's brother. I live like 2 doors down the hall. But we've been trapped in this house for a few weeks now. I had a COVID scare myself about 2 weeks ago. I went to school at Penn State the week after Thanksgiving, and somebody that I saw tested positive for COVID, but at the time they had no symptoms. But she texted us about like 2 days later that she had symptoms, and we were scared, and I was locked in my basement, so I slept down on the couch for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but everything went fine for us, thankfully, and
yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah, really. So David doesn't know too much about pop culture, but we thought it would be fun if we played a game of celebrity trivia. Because, it's the holidays and we just want to mix it up.
I may surprise.
Everyone loves trivia.
Yeah. Also, you can hear us fine, right? Since we're kind of far away.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, David, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
And there is no prize. I didn't really think about that.
No. Just a pat in the back.
Yep. All right. So, do you want to start us off, Sydney? There's like a mix of questions. I tried to cater them towards David a little bit. Some might stump him, though.
I think a lot will. I didn't know a lot of these.
Are you serious?
I mean, okay, no, you can start it off with the first question.
Okay, David. What is the name of Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott's daughter?
Stormy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Good job. All right. What is Travis Scott's real name? I didn't know this one.
Yeah, no idea. I think it's Jaquise something.
Oh.
It's spelled like that, but it's Jacques.
Jacques.
Jacques. Jacques Webster.
Webster.
Jacques Webster.
I would have gotten the last name.
Okay, that's fine. All right, David. Who was playing at the Super Bowl halftime show this year?
The Weeknd.
Nice. I didn't know that either.
I'm a football fan, so.
True. Yeah.
That's why I figured you might know.
This one's really easy. What country is Justin Bieber from?
Canada.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I gave you a heads up on this because you were supposed to be on a few weeks ago, but maybe you forget. Name all of the NBA players that the Kardashians have been married to.
Okay, so there's 3 or 2?
I don't know. You have to tell me.
Okay, Tristan was.
But married to.
Okay, so Lamar Odom. Tristan Thompson, they weren't married.
Correct.
Um.
Think not Chloe for the second one. Chloe was married to Lamar. She's dating Tristan, so there's one.
I wouldn't get it.
Kim was married to him for 72 days.
Oh, Chris Humphrey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. What is the name of Ariana Grande's latest album?
Positions.
Good job.
All right, doing better than I thought.
Yeah. So this one you would get if you listened to our podcast, but David recently admitted to me that he doesn't. So.
I do.
All right. Who was Demi Lovato recently engaged to?
No idea.
Oh.
Max Eric.
I don't know who that is.
All right, that's fine.
He's a nobody.
Yeah.
Okay, what famous rapper has Drake been feuding with for years?
Meek Mill.
Really?
So not Meek Mill because they got like their.
Wow.
I don't know.
What? Kanye. That was a dead giveaway.
Wow. Yeah.
Sicko mode is a diss to Kanye.
You're right.
Oh my god. I even made that just so that you could get one. Okay.
Wow.
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay. As of July 2020, what was Taylor Swift's biggest Billboard Hot 100 hit? As of July 2020, what's been her biggest hit of her whole career?
Shake It Off.
Yeah.
Really?
Nice.
Wow.
See, I didn't know
I was
that.
thinking the Romeo and Juliet one.
Oh.
Love Story. Okay. Which was the top streamed? Oh, hold on. What was top streamed? Am I saying this right, or is that a typo?
I think I typed it wrong, but it's
okay.
You can figure it out, right?
Yeah. What was the top streamed song on Spotify in the summer of 2020?
Life is Good.
No.
What's that? Oh, is that Drake?
Yeah, it's
think
Drake and Future.
TikTok.
Rockstar.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
I made a TikTok to Rockstar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
funny.
cool.
Everyone, I know we tried to get Sydney famous on TikTok last week, so now make David famous.
Yeah.
All right. Which island nation is Rihanna from?
I should know this.
Yeah, she talks about it a lot.
I don't know, Bahamas.
Barbados.
Oh yeah, she does reference that a lot.
How many Hemsworth brothers are there? My dad just tried calling me.
Oh,
Oh no.
I don't know. 3?
yeah.
No, that was just.
Do you know
a
who they
guess.
are?
No.
Chris Hemsworth, who's Thor. Liam Hemsworth, who was married to Miley Cyrus, and he was in The Hunger Games. And then there's the third, that's like random. Okay.
Yeah.
You should know this. What year did Drake's album Take Care come out?
Oh, I don't know. 2013?
Minus 2.
2011?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like one of your favorites. Isn't it?
I know. I don't know the year it came out.
No.
What famous singer starred alongside Bradley Cooper in A Star Is Born?
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
That's easy. That was easy.
All right. We're going to end it out here with 2 Christmas questions. You should know this.
All right.
What year did Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You come out?
It's like 2009.
Oh my God!
I got it?
No!
Oh.
No.
94!
Oh, wow. I don't know.
I didn't know that either.
All
right. Can you name Billboard's top 3 Christmas songs?
All I Want Is You, Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Jingle Bells.
No.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Are you kidding me?
Hold on, can I retry that?
Yeah.
I want the Justin Bieber song. Justin Bieber one.
No.
Oh, baby. Or wait.
Mistletoe?
Mistletoe. Okay,
Think
I don't.
classic Christmas. Who's mom's favorite Christmas singer that we listen to? That album. When we did. Brenda Lee.
Brenda Lee.
And what's the song like on it?
I don't know.
Rockin' around.
Oh yeah, the Christmas tree.
Okay, and then so it's All I Want for Christmas Is You, number 1. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee is number 2. And do you have a guess on the third?
Frank Sinatra.
No.
I don't even know this song. I can't think of how it goes.
It's called The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole, and it's chestnuts roasting on
I should have known that. I don't think I would have got the song name right, but
yeah.
I could have got out of the top 3.
That was hard.
You could have done better, but you could have done worse.
Yeah, that wasn't
I
bad.
came through with a couple shockers.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Speaking of Christmas, Sydney, can we see your shirt?
Oh, yes. Is it backwards?
No. Santa works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. Facts.
I love that.
Facts.
Yep. No one works harder than Kris Jenner.
No. We don't. I mean, mine is like kind of holiday-y, but not really. I didn't really
It is.
purpose, but. Well, thanks, David, for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes.
And we'll catch you later.
Yep, happy holidays.
Spoiler alert, everyone. If you haven't watched The Bachelorette, turn this off because we're about to dive the heck in.
Mm-hmm. If you haven't watched, honestly, just listen to this.
That's true.
There's no point in watching.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. If you don't want to watch 4 hours worth of The Bachelorette from Monday and Tuesday, we'll just fill you in now.
Yeah.
I did take a few notes so that I didn't forget the most important parts and that I didn't mess anything up like I feel like I did last week. So.
What did you mess up?
Well, I kind of forgot who all went home on which day.
Oh, right.
I mean, I guess this week it's a little bit
easier now. But
yeah.
I forget what happened Monday night, which I should have taken notes too, but I was just caught up.
Monday night was the fantasy suites.
Oh God. Okay.
Yes. So do you want to, Ivan was first.
Yeah.
What did you think about his?
What they had that weird like ice date where
Yeah.
they'd gone to ice baths and had to kiss for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, they had to break the world record for the longest, coldest kiss.
I hate that. I hate everything about that.
And he was shivering way more than she was.
Yeah, I know. I've never
And
had an ice bath, but I
that sounds like
why?
torture.
Yeah, like, and then they stayed in longer than, like, they broke the world record and stayed in like a minute longer.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know why.
And I gotta say though, I feel like she has liked Ivan, but he has been more into her. And then after
Hmm.
that ice bath kiss thing, I kind of felt like she was at his level at that point.
You think?
I kind of felt it because I think he was ready to be done with the kiss once they hit like the 5 minute mark, and I felt like she like
She
was the
wasn't.
yeah, she was the one who wanted to continue it. Um,
Yeah, you're definitely right. Like, he was more into her most of the season, but I still didn't really see, just didn't see it.
yeah, yeah, and a lot of people were uh upset when he was a goner. But so
Yeah.
after their ice bath, they went to their fantasy suite, which was like an RV.
Yeah, like a fantasy camper.
Yeah.
It's like, why couldn't they just gotten another room?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
No, that was weird. I was confused by that.
Yeah, and I mean, from what he said, they stayed up all night talking, they watched the sunrise, whatever. But
Hmm.
I gotta tell you, and I made note of this because I just couldn't stop thinking about it. When they were eating breakfast and they had the fruit bowl,
Yeah.
he said, "What do you want?" And she said, "Honeydew." Who
Yeah.
says that?
I love honeydew.
Of all fruits, who
Okay,
wants honeydew?
no. I would never choose honeydew out of like an assortment.
Yeah,
Like,
like
cantaloupe is better than honeydew in my opinion.
yes. And
Yeah.
they always like if you get a fruit salad at a store, like or like at a Wawa, and they like they put it together, there's
Hmm.
always so much honeydew, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to pay for this. I don't want honeydew in my fruit salad.
Okay, I do agree. I missed that part, but
I
that's a
just
little
couldn't
weird.
believe it. I was like, honeydew, Tayshia, what?
For breakfast?
Yeah, what?
Hmm.
um, so great. Ivan's fantasy
Mhm.
suite, whatever. So Zach is next,
Mhm.
and they did like a body paint
Yeah.
thing. Uh,
They're running out of ideas, clearly.
clearly, yeah. So they just like sprayed each other with paint and like rubbed themselves on a canvas.
Yeah. I I don't know.
Yeah, that to me, I mean, whatever. Like that was fine, I guess. And then they just made out the whole time.
Right.
But he said, "I love you." I mean, we already knew that they were falling in love with each other, but he officially said like, "I love you," and she said, "I love you too."
Yeah. Yep.
So that was a monumental moment
Mhm.
from Zach Fantasy Suite Night. And
Yeah,
to be honest with
totally.
you, I'm thinking that they did it.
You think? How do you I was just thinking, I wish they just came out and said it.
I know. Like, why you
Like,
gotta play like all shy and everything?
yeah, come on. I'm pretty sure like Hannah Brown, her season of The Bachelorette, she they admitted to like doing it on their fantasy suite night. Um, like, why can't they just be like, yeah, we did have physical,
Yeah. I
whatever.
don't I feel like her and Ivan did not.
No,
And then but I really feel like Zach kind of alluded to the fact that they
oh
did.
really?
I feel like he did. Yeah,
Mm,
I got that vibe, but maybe not. Maybe not.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like, why wouldn't you? But she's also really religious.
That's true.
So wait, back to, okay. I guess we can touch
I
on
know
why
what you're gonna
Ivan.
say, but yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
we'll get back to that.
yeah. And then the last of the dates, Fantasy Suites, was Brendan.
Yeah,
And I just felt so uncomfortable
they
throughout.
played him.
They what?
They played him
Oh yeah.
like
I mean,
hard.
The thing is, okay, so his date was like super serious. They were with the guy who does the jewelry for the engagement,
Neil Lane.
and he just looked dead inside.
Mhm.
Like I don't think he said more than 2 words that entire date.
No, he looked so awkward. Like, I felt really, really bad. I feel like I have to sneeze.
Uh,
Okay, I think it's okay.
you good? Okay.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, he that whole date, I just knew he was checked out.
Mhm.
And at his dinner, he let himself go, pretty
He
much.
excused himself.
Yeah, and I mean the way he did it was very
Mhm.
respectable. Yeah,
Both
yeah, that's
respectful
true.
and respectable.
Um,
Yeah.
he basically just said like you deserve someone who isn't like broken and who has like whatever. And
Yeah.
she did not handle it. I mean, she handled it well, but she basically admitted to everyone that she thought she was going to end up with him.
I know. Like, I don't think she was
I thought, yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to be Zach,
Zach.
but like
Yeah, we all did.
when she kept saying like I thought it was him from the beginning, blah blah blah, I'm like, really? Because that's not what you've been really portraying, but whatever.
No, I think he might have been in the top two if he would have stayed.
Yeah,
Um, but no, it was gonna be Zach.
yeah, definitely. So after Brendan leaves, Tayshia goes back to her room for this rose ceremony, but there's only two
Hmm.
guys there. So she was just going to end up giving the 2 roses, I guess, to the 2 guys, Ivan and Zach.
Yeah,
But then,
our man.
Ben, Benjamin. I mean, I knew it was coming,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that my mouth did not drop open when she opened the door. I I was thrilled.
No, I was so surprised. Yeah,
Uh,
I was surprised,
yeah,
but I don't know. Like, I mean, he came in and professed his love for her, but I still didn't see it with them. I was like, I think she's over it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, as much as I like Ben, a part of me
hmm
also likes him so much because I feel bad for him.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but oh, your face was frozen for a second, but you're good. Um, but anyway, yeah, I was kind of shocked when she kissed him when she said
I
goodbye
know,
because I'm
I
like, this is
know.
giving him so much hope, and I have a feeling she's
Yeah,
gonna break his heart again. Um,
yeah.
but anyway, so she invites him to the rose ceremony. He shows up, and the other 2 guys are like, "What the heck?" And then
hmm
um, she does the same thing to Ivan that she did to Riley, and was like, "Can I talk to you?" And we all know what's coming. Like,
I know, I know.
so, and then this is what you were gonna say because we don't really know exactly why he would
Yeah, they had a
let go.
talk. Yeah, and she was like, "Well, we talked a lot in the fantasy suite and talked about our beliefs and you know how important religion is to me." And then he was like, "Yeah, like I should have told you sooner." But they never talked about what's his religion? Or is he not religious?
Yeah, like, does he not believe in God? Like, what? Like, we don't know.
Right. We
Um,
don't know why. They just didn't agree on like their religious beliefs.
yeah, and then I was going on Twitter last night, like trying to figure it out, and nobody knows. I was like, maybe I missed it.
Hmm.
I don't know.
That's really
Um,
weird.
but you know what? He did a Instagram live last night with Caitlin
Hmm.
Bristow and
Mm.
her boyfriend, which
Yeah.
I didn't watch it because when I tried to, it was like so glitchy and I just couldn't handle it anymore.
Yeah.
But he's going to be on her podcast and it comes
Mhm.
out tomorrow, meaning Thursday. So,
Maybe I'll listen.
yeah, because I kind of want to know, like, maybe he reveals why. Like,
I'm sure he will. He has to. Like
yeah,
that's what everyone wants to know.
yeah. I mean, he was a nice
Mhm.
guy, but yeah, I knew they,
Yeah.
you know,
Wasn't working.
yeah. So sends Ivan home. gives Ben and Zach obviously the 2 roses. So that was Monday. And then Tuesday was the finale.
I was so excited. I woke up yesterday and I'm like, oh, I still have so many hours until 8 o'clock.
I know.
I was so excited.
So now they meet her family, the 2 guys. And I don't know, what did you think about both of their...
Both were pretty awkward.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but there's just too many scooters in this season.
There really is.
Like, why are they always scootering around?
They literally have nothing else to do but to scooter around the resort. So Ben went first, and I just don't think Ben is very good with words.
No, he's not. We know this.
So I don't think he said... I mean, I think what he said was probably fine when he talked to Tayshia's dad, but compared to what Zach said, it just wasn't even on the same level, you know? Yeah. And there was actually a tweet that I screenshotted that someone said something about Zach. Trent from Barstool, who does the things with Chicks and Money. He goes, sometimes Zach C has too many of the right answers, you know? And I kind of felt that as he was talking to Tayshia's dad. I'm like, he's just saying all of the right things, and like, that's great if you actually mean it, which I think he does, but it was almost like
he does.
It was just too
perfect. It was a lot. It was a lot. Like, I don't know how he thought of that in the moment. Like,
yeah, he must have rehearsed, seriously.
Yeah. So, but I think Zach's went better than Ben's. Probably just for that reason. But yeah, I mean, her dad is a little intimidating. Like, I'd be nervous. Just because I don't know, he's very intense. Like, her mom didn't really say much.
No, barely anything at all.
Like, it was a little awkward. I'm like, okay. And her 2 brothers were there. They weren't really doing much.
Yeah, I mean, I guess meeting her family to watch it was a little underwhelming for both.
Yeah, I'm sure they were nervous and they were sweaty.
And then her dad came to visit her at her room a little bit after and said basically he doesn't want her to make another mistake because Tayshia was already married and divorced. And I think, I don't know if that meant he didn't like the guys, but I guess maybe he just thinks they weren't the one.
They didn't stand out to him at all. Like,
yeah. So I guess that weighed heavily on her, obviously, and she went to Ben's room and just said she knows that
her heart is with someone else.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
Yep.
And Ben got sent home again.
Yeah. He was very dumbfounded as usual.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was just like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, I
didn't really think it was gonna end like this.
Yeah.
I kind of saw that coming though. Even though I did pick him to win for our Bachelorette fantasy thing,
You picked Ben?
Yeah.
Because why you finished? I finished in 4th.
I was in 3rd.
So you still beat me.
Yeah.
But I picked Zach.
I wanted to pick Zach because he's the obvious choice, but I'm like, but Ben, I got to give you one more chance. Like, she brought you back. Like, maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But there was a shot.
Yeah. But then, okay, so Zach goes to meet her where she's waiting to give the final rose. And I cried.
Yeah, I almost did.
And I don't really think I'm that emotional of a person. Like, I don't know, like, maybe like, some movies make me cry, but I didn't expect to cry at this.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it just like came over me and I was like, oh my God, like what he's saying to her and then what she said to him, you could tell it was so like genuine and from the heart, and they really loved each other. And I was like, okay, Ben, I love you, but at this point, goodbye. Like, these two are on another level. Like,
they totally are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
So
cute. It was cute. Did you like her pause? She like had an awful pause. Or when she
yes,
said like but, I was like, no,
I
no.
literally wrote that. I said, she says, I love you, but dot dot dot.
And then waits forever, and I'm like, she's about to say no. I really thought for a second that she was gonna end up no one.
This was my face, and I bet I was
Mhm.
like, after all this, is she really gonna say no?
Yeah.
But they probably
But
told
then
her
she
to.
goes, it's so much. She's like, I love you, but it's so much more than that, or something. I was like, oh my God.
Like, all
Um,
right.
so yeah, like I don't know how you can watch that and be like, I don't know about it. I don't know if I like him. Like I came around to Zach.
Me too. Me too.
Definitely now. Like seeing them and they're clearly still together. They're still
Yep.
engaged.
Yeah, I kept refreshing my Instagram last night. I'm like, when is she gonna post? When is she gonna post? And then
Yeah.
she still never did. She posted on her story.
Yeah. He made
Uh,
a cute post.
mm-hmm.
Um
Yeah.
I think
So
maybe they wanted to wait for the West Coast,
that's true.
you know,
True.
because I
Yeah.
thought they were going to go live like Claire and Dale did, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but no, they didn't.
Yeah, and then Tayshia and Zach were on Good Morning America this morning. They did an
Hmm.
interview, just giving an update, and they're not like in a rush to get married.
Yeah,
Mm.
which is good. They were like, she was like, we're going to date. Like,
Yeah, because I mean, really, they were just stuck at that resort. They haven't like done anything really.
and
So,
it's still not like real life yet.
yeah, with COVID and
So,
everything, and
yeah, but they don't live together. Like, she's still on the West Coast, he's on the East Coast.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, they totally seem like they're in love. So I'm happy for that.
Yeah. So that's our little Bachelorette finale wrap
Um,
up.
yeah, but guess what?
Only less than 2 weeks
Yep.
for the
January
Bachelor.
4th, I think, is that
Uh-huh.
Monday. And it's back
Hmm.
to Monday nights, which thank God.
Yeah. So The Bachelor premieres January 4th, 8 o'clock,
Hmm.
ABC. We will
Maybe
get it.
next week we can go over some of the bios.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. We should.
Hmm.
All right. Well, thanks for being on this journey with us, everyone.
Yeah.
So last episode we talked about how Ariana's documentary, Excuse Me, I Love You, was coming out this week, and we both watched it. And
Hmm.
I watched it last night, and I gotta tell you, I was singing along. I pretended like I was
Yeah.
there. I loved it.
It was good. I liked it too. It was
Um,
it was nice. It was a nice change of pace to feel like I'm at a concert.
yeah.
And like the behind the scenes stuff is always cool.
Oh yeah, I love that. Like seeing the rehearsals and everything.
Hmm.
And yeah, I really wanted to go to that concert, but I didn't. So I'm glad that she
Yeah, you were there already. You saw it.
hmm I took a few notes because I just had to remember everything. So,
Hmm.
one, she played my favorite Ariana song of all time, and I was shocked because it's so old.
Which
She
one?
Tattooed Heart
Oh.
from her first album, Yours Truly, and I love that song. Like that is my all-time favorite Ariana. I mean, I have a lot of favorites like
Hmm.
from her now, but like it's just gets me every time.
It
Um,
is good. It is good.
yeah, so I was kind of surprised that she played that, but very
Hmm.
thrilled. She also played probably my second favorite Ariana song, Break Free.
I do love that.
That song gets me going, okay? Going. But overall, I thought she had a really good mix of songs. Like she played stuff from her Sweetener and
Hmm.
Thank You Next album, and then she did some throwbacks, so I was happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that I'm not like crazy about Ariana, but I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
If I
think
didn't, even if I didn't know the songs, I was like, okay. Like,
yeah. I think it showed like her fun personality too, like throughout the whole thing,
hmm.
you know.
Yeah,
Um, and
totally.
and like my last takeaway is that she's truly the only person that looks good in a tight high ponytail like that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just
She
don't
could really
understand.
pull it off.
Like I kind of look like a boy, um, and she just looks good all the
I
time.
wouldn't look as good as that. I've never
Uh,
tried it. I don't.
I
Don't
mean,
plan on it.
but yeah, so that was her documentary. It's on Netflix. It's like an hour and a half, and it's totally worth
Mhm.
it. You should watch it.
Yeah, it's good.
And sticking with Ariana, she is engaged
Mhm.
again
Yeah.
to a guy named Dalton Gomez, who we don't really know too much about.
Mm-mm.
But she has been quarantining with him like through the start of COVID, and then she brought him out basically during her music video with Justin Bieber,
Stuck with you, right?
which is interesting because so did Demi and Max Eric. That's how
Mhm.
they. Mhm.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they haven't been together that long, right? Like it hasn't been a year.
No, no.
You
And
gotta have more time.
what is up with these fast engagements? Because it's the same thing with Demi and Max, like just
Right,
a few
right.
months.
Yeah, I
And
hope it works out, but like,
her engagement to Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson. That was fast too.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I forgot they were engaged actually.
yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah. There's a few facts though that I found out about Dalton Gomez, her fiance, because
Mhm,
honestly, I really like who is he? Um,
mhm,
so what he does is he sells luxury homes. He's a real estate agent,
mhm,
and he sold homes in Hollywood Hills, Beverly Hills area. Some of his past clients include NBA stars. His boss helped Ariana buy her house. So that's how this is
how
coming
they
together.
met,
Yeah.
maybe, or
Yeah.
okay.
So um
Hmm.
yeah, his boss represented her as her real estate agent when she purchased her 13.7 million Hollywood Hills mansion.
Wow.
Um
Okay.
and
Well,
that's honestly really all that there is like his Instagram is private
yeah.
and
Only
like
has like a couple thousand followers.
and maybe this is good for her like to not date
Yeah,
someone in, the spotlight like that.
it probably is.
Yeah, and then did you see her ring? Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so it has a diamond and a pearl, and
Mhm.
there's like speculation that the pearl is um taken from a ring given to her by her grandmother.
Mhm.
Um, it was I'm just gonna read it. Um the ring with the pearl that her grandmother gave her was part of a tie pin that belonged to her like grandfather, and her grandfather has passed away, but she was like super, super close with him. So people
Mhm.
are thinking that the pearl on her engagement ring is from, her
Yeah.
grandfather's tie pin, but she hasn't confirmed it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure it is though, because that's like a
Probably.
random. You don't really pearls aren't normally in an engagement ring,
Right.
but it is really pretty. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, it's really pretty. So if you haven't
Mhm.
seen it, go look it up.
Mhm. But
um,
yeah, I hope it works out.
yeah, me too. Because I mean, yeah, obviously with Pete it didn't work out, but that's obviously for the best.
Right.
So I'm hoping because she deserves it.
Yeah, she
She does.
does.
So speaking of Ariana, I saw an article on E News that listed some celebrities' names that we've been pronouncing wrong apparently all this time.
Yeah. How do you pronounce Ariana?
So apparently it's pronounced Ariana Grande,
Oh.
but everyone says Grande.
Yeah, like Grandy. I
Yeah.
mean,
So she kind of revealed it in 2018. She was explaining
mm,
the right way to say her last name, and she said it's Grandy.
I'm gonna stick with Grande.
Yeah, I think it sounds better. I think it sounds way
It
better.
does. It does sound better.
Um, Chrissy Teigen is another one. How you use
Tigan?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Chrissy Teigen.
Um,
But my thing with these celebrities is like if we're saying it wrong, correct us from the beginning because we're not going to change how we're saying it,
right.
you know? Um,
Chrissy Teigen. No, it's dumb. Like,
yeah, no. Another one is Rihanna, which I feel like this is a popular one that everyone knows about, but they still say it wrong.
Rihanna.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Rihanna,
Yeah, no.
but I still say Rihanna.
Yeah, me too.
And then there was one more on the list. I don't know if you know who she is. She plays Wonder Woman.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, I thought you say her name Gal Gadot, but apparently it's
Mm-hmm.
Gadot.
Oh, the T is not silent for once.
Yeah. So those were like the notable ones that I saw on there. But yeah, the Ariana one,
Yeah.
I think she should just stick with Grande.
Yeah, agreed.
Also, some major news in music for us, and I'm sure every other girl our age.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Aly and AJ announced that they're coming out with an explicit version of potential breakup song.
Yeah, like when you sent me that, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
So
like is
that
this fake?
yeah, so their original song is not explicit, I'm guessing.
No,
Not.
no. So the part that they released on Twitter was
Mm-hmm.
um a part where they normally don't say the F word, but then they replaced it with the F word. Like you can hear it in the preview.
Mm.
I'm like, yes, girls, get it. Let's do it. I'm gonna jam. So jam to this.
Yeah, me too.
That is such a good
Dude.
song. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, love it.
Yes, I mean that's by far their most popular song and
Mm-hmm.
back in their like Disney Channel days. I know that
Mm-hmm.
that's like technically still a thing now, but I don't listen to
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, no.
Not in on
Um
that.
so I'm super hyped for that. And then
Mm-hmm.
just really quick, I have to mention it because she's my favorite person on the planet. Katy Perry came out with a new music video to one of her newer songs called Not the End of the World.
I have
And
to hear that song. I haven't even heard it.
it's pretty good. Um,
Okay.
I mean, it's not like my favorite Katy Perry song of all time, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's good. So she was teasing the video, but honestly, the teases for it didn't make sense to me. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but then when the video came out, it revealed that Katie's not actually in the music video. It's Zooey Deschanel
Okay.
music video, and I'm assuming it goes along with the theme of the video, but also I'm thinking it's probably because she just had a baby and maybe she doesn't want to be in the video. I don't know. Um,
Yeah,
but
maybe.
but yeah, so it's basically the plot of it is just like these aliens capture Zooey Deschanel thinking that it's Katy Perry because there's been this like thing for years that Katy and Zoe look alike. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it as much now, but like when Katy first came out, when she was, I mean, like 10, 15 years ago, they really did look similar.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Yeah, so I'm like finally glad that she's actually speaking out on this because I've thought this for so long. But Katy and Zoe did like an Instagram live. I'm pretty sure it was an Instagram live, and Katy was telling Zoe how when she first came out and no one really knew who she was, like she would pretend to say and she would pretend to be
Mm-hmm.
Zoe to get into different clubs in LA and stuff, and they would
Yeah.
believe like let her in because that's how much they look alike.
Oh my
Um,
God. Are they the same age?
I don't. They're probably around the same age. I think Katie's
Yeah.
like 35 maybe,
Okay.
and I'm assuming Zoe Deschanel. I mean, she's been out for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I
Elf
love her.
isn't Elf like 17 years old. I think I saw that somewhere this year.
Oh, and Zoe was in that.
Yeah.
Keep
So
forgetting that.
I'm actually gonna look up how old she is because
Yeah. She might be almost 40. Wow.
Zoe Deschanel is 40. She's older than Katy Perry. She
Oh.
doesn't look 40.
No, not at all.
I'm look up how old. So she's with Jonathan Scott, one of the Property Brothers, and he's 42. He's 42?
Oh my gosh.
I didn't realize that they. Well, I guess yeah. I didn't really think about how old they were, but
Wow.
okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure Katy Perry's like 35 or something. Maybe she's a little older, but.
Sorry. This is the most I've done in a week.
Yes. Well, I'm
Like I
glad that
feel,
you could make it with us and
yeah,
participate.
me too. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll continue to give updates next week. On
Yeah. What are
your
we gonna talk about without the Bachelor?
uh, well,
We could do
maybe
lives.
What?
We could just do the bios of the
Oh, yeah,
Bachelor.
yeah. I'm sure there'll be something to talk about after Christmas. Going into the new
True.
year.
That's true.
It's gonna be 2021. I can't believe it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened.
It went by so freaking fast.
Like I got really sick in January of this year. So now I'm like ending the year sick. Started the year sick, ending it sick.
Going out with a bang.
Which, yeah. I guess I didn't have COVID in January.
No, I guess not.
Hmm.
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. If you're
Yeah.
watching on and listening on Friday, and follow us on
Mhm.
Instagram. You can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud.
YouTube.
Yep, you can watch us on the YouTube. Well, we'll catch you next time, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.